Everyone thought my ex had moved on until anonymous midnight messages exposed everything I buried. Listening to my phone vibrate for the fourth time at 2:17 a.m., I felt that cold drop in my stomach before I even unlocked the screen. Unknown number, same message as the others. You shouldn't trust her. Nothing else. No name, no explanation. Just those 4 words. I deleted it and stared at the ceiling of my apartment, trying to convince myself it was random. By then, I had been dating Emma for 8 months. Things were steady, normal, maybe even healthy for the first time in years. My ex, Rachel, had been out of my life for almost 18 months. At least that's what I believed. The messages kept coming, always after midnight, always from different numbers. Sometimes they mentioned places Emma and I had visited. Sometimes they referenced conversations that should have been private. One message arrived 10 minutes after Emma and I left a restaurant. Cute date night. I nearly dropped my phone. I checked social media. Nothing. I checked location sharing apps. Nothing. I told myself I was becoming paranoid. Then I started changing little things. I stopped posting photos. I stopped checking in anywhere. I even took different routes home from work. The messages still arrived. One Friday, Emma found me staring at my phone. "You look exhausted," she said. I laughed awkwardly. I haven't been sleeping. I wanted to tell her everything, but part of me worried she'd think I was losing it. The next message arrived while she was sitting beside me. Ask her where she was last Tuesday at 7:43 p.m. Emma saw my face change. What happened? I finally showed her. She read every message in silence. For a moment, I thought she would laugh. Instead, she looked genuinely disturbed. Someone is watching you. Hearing another person say it out loud made it feel real. We went to the police. They took a report but explained there wasn't much they could do unless the messages became direct threats. So life continued, or at least I pretended it did. A month later, I received an email. No subject line, just screenshots. Dozens of them. Photos of me walking into work. Photos of me carrying groceries. Photos of me sitting alone in my car. Some were taken months apart. The oldest was almost a year old. I felt sick. The email account vanished before I could reply. That night, I barely slept. At 3:11 a.m., another message arrived. I never stopped paying attention. For the first time, I knew exactly who it was. Rachel. Not because she admitted it, because of the wording. She used that phrase constantly when we dated. Paying attention. That was her thing. She remembered everything. Every comment, every mistake, every weakness. The relationship had ended badly. Not because of cheating, because she couldn't let go of control. She wanted access to my passwords. Wanted explanations for every hour I spent away from her. Wanted proof that I wasn't abandoning her. When I finally left, she cried, begged, threatened, apologized, then repeated the cycle again. I blocked her everywhere. Apparently that hadn't been enough. The police took things more seriously once I showed them the photos. Eventually they traced several numbers and email accounts back to devices connected to Rachel. She admitted sending some messages, not all of them. Somehow that felt worse. During questioning, they discovered she had been using fake accounts to monitor my friends for over a year. She knew where I was because other people unknowingly posted photos and location tags. The investigation never became the dramatic courtroom story people imagine. She received legal consequences, but not severe ones. There was no big moment of justice, no emotional speech, no clean ending, just paperwork, interviews, and uncomfortable truths. The hardest part came afterward. Emma tried to support me. She really did. But the experience changed me. Every notification made me tense. Every unknown number made my heart race. I questioned who could see me, who might be talking about me, who was watching. Trust became work, not instinct. 6 months later, Emma and I ended things. Not because she did anything wrong. She said she felt like she was dating someone who was always looking over his shoulder. She wasn't entirely wrong. Now, 2 years later, the messages have stopped. The numbers are inactive. Rachel hasn't contacted me again. Sometimes I sit awake when my phone buzzes unexpectedly and feel that same flash of panic before checking the screen. Most nights, it's nothing. A delivery update, a work email, a friend sending a meme. But for a few seconds, I'm back in that apartment at 2:17 a.m., staring at 4 words on a glowing screen and realizing someone I once loved had quietly turned my life into something I was afraid to live.